Hello everyone, I'm a scientist of education advancement and technology integration within schools. Why do I have this lab coat and goggles on, you ask? Well, not really sure, but I sure look more scientisty, don't I? And yes, I did just make up a word, but that's okay, I'm a scientist. Today, I'm going to show you a couple of pieces to the whole that need to be examined and look at before you try to roll out a new technology initiative, or push your teachers to use it. For those who like to take notes, they are technology plans. More so, do you have one? Second is ISTE standards, mainly for guidance and reference. Third would be systems. How does it integrate within them? And then professional development. So, let's start with technology plans. Do you have one? If so, does it align to your mission for your teachers and students? It helps you because you do need an inventory of what you have, hardware-wise, and really your teacher capacity. It allows you to get a true plan of how to roll things out in the future. Hawk Ridge Elementary in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District has continually had one of the top elementary schools in the entire country. This past year, they were number 9 in the bestschools.com rating, which includes all schools, not just elementary. They, as well as other top schools for technology integration throughout the school, have shared similar things in their technology plans. They focus on 5 or so topics that make up their plans. The first, shared services. It's more a district level thing, but they provide tech, filtering, setting up the accounts, things of the sort. Number 2, personal access to devices that are universal. So mean things like Chromebooks or computers where you have account login so that they log in as a user instead of on a computer. That way no matter which device you touch, it's the same, and it's the same throughout that district. Third thing, the influence of digital text, materials, how to provide them, how their teachers are going to get them to use them, and students as well. The fourth would be modeled technology-based professional development. Essentially, that means how do you expect them to use it? Like, what do you want them to learn about specifically, not just generally? And then also teach how you want it to be taught by them. We've all sat in meetings where they teach it one way and expect you to do something grand, but there's been no modeling, so you need that. The next 5th part is leadership. School administration must lead by example. Use the tools themselves they're expecting their staff and students to use. For example, the Google Apps for Education. Using that instead of what's always. Be willing to change with those tools and use them as you go instead of and challenge the norm, I guess. The second thing on our list for the big things were the ISTE standards. I could give you a website. Easiest thing to do is Google it. You'll find everything you need to know, but it's something I'm not going to spend too much time on, but just know that it's like our state or Common Core standards, but with technology, and it's on all levels, from students and teachers to administration and even professional development, how that should go. So like I said, like the states, but minus. The third big thing I'm going to talk about are the systems. We've heard systems management of the past, but think about it. We call this the education system, and don't give that much thought. What exactly is it? To me, it's the sum of all parts and departments working together to make education possible and successful for the students we teach. Kind of like a car. If a piece comes off, it can stop the whole thing. How cheap and small is a vacuum hose on a car? Seems small and not significant, but let it come loose or break it, entire car stops running. The education system can be like that, so we have to be careful not just to add technology to it, but actually weave it through its fibers and train those who will use it so that it can be a transformative experience. Adding a radio to the car back in the day was cool, but now it's literally weaved into every part of the car and our lives. We can answer calls through it, see behind our car on its screen because of the camera, even ask it how to get to the store. That's what I mean by truly integrating it with your teachers. That's what we have to do with it. This takes me into our last piece, which is professional development. To me, you need to provide for and support professional development for your teachers. Don't just add it for adding its sake. Find something, like the Google Apps for Education. Teach them how to use it. More importantly, use it yourself. Use it when working with and communicating with your teachers. As David Vitale wrote about, in order for it to be successful, we must use it to do more meaningful and personalized instruction, but also allow those teachers who want to lead the professional development with guidance from ourselves. As noted in several books I've read, but also as I kind of lead it and do professional development myself, something I've noticed is that teachers, they often respond to and listen best to other teachers. I think that's because they feel like they're in the trenches with them. So when you think about your professional development, think about that as you move forward. Just thank you guys for your time. Have a good day.